Private landlords no credit checks near me. Offer to move into ASAP. A vacant property can cost landlords lots of money, since each month they're losing potential revenue. Offers the opportunity to move in immediately will convince the private landlords no credit checks near me to let you take the property. They can start earning rent as soon as the lease is signed instead of waiting for the right tenant with a perfect credit score. You can request a month-to-month agreement. A month-to-month agreement is flexible for both the renter and the owner. The tenant. It is not a binding agreement. The long-term contract. The landlord might not like the manager that is associated with a month-to-month contract and may request for a larger monthly rent payment. However, they will receive more cash, and also the option of ending the agreement at the time that the month's time is over. Private landlords no credit checks. 3. Rent the first month in advance. The owners are the ones who run the business, and every company requires an income stream that is positive. Offer to pay the initial month's rent ahead of time. The landlord will certainly be attentive to your request. Make a bigger rent deposit, or security deposit. This is the most effective and most efficient advice on how to secure an apartment with no credit. You can offer to pay a bigger amount of security, aka rent deposit. This will show your earnings and confirm the trust of the landlord. The owner also has assurances in the event that you fail to pay. Because a significant portion of the risk of the landlord is reduced, this is the best way to make him agree to rent the property, regardless of his poor credit score. Frequent questions. How can I locate an individual who is a cosigner? If someone agrees to sign your rental contract on behalf of you, it's an important deal because they're agreeing to pay for the rent in the event you fail to pay your rent. When searching for a cosigner, it is best to approach people with whom you have an intimate and trusting relationship like siblings or parents. What type of credit score do you require to be able to rent an apartment? While there are times when you cannot locate credit check approved apartments, however, you'll typically require a credit score of at between 600 and 620. The majority of credit scores range between 600 to 700. If you have a score that is 700 or higher is considered excellent, and anything that is 800 or higher is considered excellent. How do I find an apartment that isn't rented? The cosigner might require a formal application and proof of your income. Does an apartment have to be reserved using the score of 500 credits?